Clock Town. See, how can we start things off today? Yes. That's the first thing we need to do. Okay. Zoom, 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 easy, zoom, easy, zoom. Sir, I'm gonna need you to let me by. I'm also gonna need my book, my notebook. It's my handy dandy notebook because this is Blue's Clues. Pauna song is up, left, right, up, left, right. Up, left, right, up, left, right. Up, left, right, up, left, right, up, left, right. Hello, love. Let's go to the canyon. I get the camera to do what I want it to do. Which mask was it? Thank you. Now I just need thy hook shot. My hook shot. Alrighty, Pauna. I'll be back for you as soon as I can. Shit. I forgot about you jokers. Die! Terrifying. What's he doing down here? No. I need arrows. There's not going to be any grass around here, is there? Oh my God. They didn't include... Let me see if I can... What? has to summon the unseen. Yes. So good. Wait, a mask that can summon the unseen? You mean something like this? Again, I can't do anything without arrows. Lovely. But that's not exactly air. Those aren't arrows. Those are bombs. Which I do not need. You bitches. This is fucking stupid. Okay. Okay. You little bitch. How many arrows did that give me? 10. Okay. It's not a lot, but it's enough to get the job done. Lord help me, Jesus. Come on. I don't remember those guys at all. I really don't. Okay. Now that I'm over here. Right there. Boom. Yay! Thank God. An owl statue. Bitch. I don't know who you think you are. Ooh, that is a good idea. Link. We want some arrows. A mask that can summon the unseen. You mean this? Oh! Well, you know, Link, if you had targeted when I first told you to. To die without leaving a corpse. Oh yeah, the mummies. I don't think they'll mess with me as long as I have this mask on. Whoa! Every 2 minutes on every day. What does that even mean? What does that mean? Let me take a look. Well, we got into the canyon. That was the hard part. Run to the rear area of the cave inside you would counter. Yes, was it clear? Place on stones. Okay. Oh, hell no. I remember this. I remember this when we tried to do this playthrough before. No. It's impossible. It's a mini game you cannot win. And I hope there's not a mask hid behind it because can't do it. I can take down this guy though. I feel bad for them. Revive the dried up. Belief or disbelief lies with you. Where only the dead roam. Do I wish to join the dead? No, not today. I need the Song of Stars. You know this. It's my favorite song in the Zelda universe. Song of Storms. Song of Storms is great. We restored the water! Well, forgive your foolish brother who dreamt of the revival of the royal family. Ye who do not fear the dead. With my brother's song, you have broken the curse that was placed upon me. It is all thanks to you. We dead should not be lingering here in this land. It was all a trick of the masked one. Had upset things. Yeah, there's a lot of that going around. He's made mischief in every corner of the land. We're gonna put a stop to that. Oh, there's a curse on the king. Okay. I think we can handle that. We can handle that indeed. Let's see. I think I have this. Which one is the stone mask again? Wait. Do I not have? I don't. Oh shit. I'm missing a mask. Yeah, okay. I needed to get past her. Okay. Let me go get the stone mask that we forgot. Wee! Climb up, Linky boy. I wonder what happens if I let him see my sword for a second. Well, we know he's going to run off with it. Yep. Should be this one? Or was it just the lens of truth? You're the first person who's ever spoken to me. I've been here for many years, waving my arms around and asking for help, but everyone ignores me and just passes me by. It's because I'm about as impressive as a stone, right? I'm used to it, though. Medicine. I don't have any medicine, but I could play the Song of Healing. What if I do a fairy in a bottle? Does it specifically have to be a potion? It has to be a potion, doesn't it? Okay. Alright. Well, I guess I don't need this mask. Take it off. Need a smoke arena. I also need money. Lord. Da-da, do-ba-da. Coffee. Swamp. We could have done this a lot sooner in the game. I don't know why I haven't done this yet. Did we just release another fairy? I did. Well, these are going to be good to have for the temple. I need money. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Nope. This is the wrong shop. Da, 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 da. Well, where do I buy the potions from? Because I don't remember. No. Lord help me, Jesus. Okay, if it wasn't here. Was it Woodfall? I'm starting to think I missed an owl statue somewhere. Uh-oh. Another fairy. I'm gonna be golden. Now my question is, how the hell do I get out of here? I never did come over here and open this chest either. Yet. So the exit's going to be over there. I missed a big old chest, huh? What the hell's over here? Whole ass piece of heart, huh? I see another chest right over here. Hell yeah. Finding tons of money. Let me out. Okay, now there's not a... I could have swore there was an owl statue over here, but I guess I'm just remembering where, okay, yeah, I'm just remembering where Mr. Hoot Don't Pollute showed up to teach us this song. I could have swore there was an owl statue here. I love the fact that I've wasted the whole first goddamn day just trying to get to the swamp to buy the potion I need to get the stone mask. How do, when Link L targets something, or Z targets, or whatever the fuck, how do I get him to stop? I'm wasting so much fucking time. Wasting time, fuck my life, fuck this game. Swamp. We'll go back to the swamp. I know it's closed because she's not here. Oh my God, why'd I talk to you? But see, unless I can take the boat tour, I can't get back. This boy is all sorts of fucking special. He ain't gonna climb up on the boat either. He ain't gonna climb up right there. Ooh, I'm losing my will to live. I'm losing my will to live. Losing it. Losing that will. Losing it. Losing that will to live. Okay, fuck my life. Let's go. This is where I was trying to get to the whole... Ooh. It was right here the whole time. I wasted a whole day, and I could have just came right here. Hey, Canker Store, I need a potion. I don't care about... I just... For the love of God. Bye. Help me, God, help me, pray. Fuck my life. Okay. To the canyon. To the can. Gan. Everybody enjoying this riveting stuff? So riveting. 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 Shut up. Right, maybe if I run along this wall, I'll be safe. Bucko! Yes, attack, Link. Attack. Why was that so stupid hard to do? Maybe he's not a ghost. I don't know. He seemed like a ghost to me. Oh, hell yeah. That means we're just missing 2 masks on this menu. There are far fewer masks than I remember there being. When I was a kid, that seemed like such a monumental task, collecting them all. But honestly, there's not as many as I remember. That screen seemed so much larger as a kid. Okay. No. What? Ah, the fairies. Yeah, I gotta go and find all of yous. So maybe I have to wait till another day. She's not out here. The little brat is not out here. The next section of the walkthrough says I need to have a list of items. So we might have to go and collect a handful of items before we tackle the next bitch. Is it going to be a certain time of day? What happens if I fuck up and the little girl runs back inside? The walkthrough doesn't tell me about that. There she is. I don't know where she's going, but I'm in. So what do I do now that I'm in here? Ah! Aww. Terrible things. And nobody bring up Full Metal Alchemist, I swear to God. Gibdo. We got the Gibdo mask. Button B, don't you get it? You're so insensitive. What? I'm not the one who was doing crazy ass experiments. I need to take a picture real quick so I can text it to him. That's just going to take me to right where I am, isn't it? Yep. No, don't let him get me. Run, Lank. Okay. That's on the final night, so I'm assuming we got to jump forward a few times. Dawn of the final day. Sorry, all the time traveling. Now. Now I need as much time as I can get, so we'll slow her down. Yeah. Okay. Let's find that go to the nearest speak with the... Hello, fellers. Open it. Couldn't you just slide that off? Did we really need to break it? Why do I need to learn Epona song for this? Alright, so we're gonna find Dompe wandering around because he can't see in the dark. Z-target him and guide him to the dirt piles around the room to dig them up. Trying to find 3 blue flames that are randomly in 3 of the piles. 4 of these piles are on the ground, but pile 2 are up high. Make sure you're not on them yourself. Let one take a small. On the ladder on the left side of the room, it takes a high the platform with the blind. But they're all three in his big approaches. Oh my god. That sounds like a lot. So, in case we run out of time. Hey, bud. Oops. The first thing I'll do is take off this bunny mask. And yeah, get ready to be really annoyed with this mission because he is very finicky. Very finicky. Like, you don't know the level of finicky. Dompe, really. Hey, we got one. Oh, shit. Forgot about those guys. Hey, come on, bud. Nope. No. I gotta get him all the way across the room. Come on, bitch. I promise this is the only way to do this. And I promise you, I'm doing this the most efficient way possible. Nope. We try another. Nope. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, come on, big fella. Come on. Come on. Riveting, I know. It's a good practice of patience, though. Getting him to do these spots. Ta-da! And how do I get him to come down? How do I get him? Oh. Listen, old bean. This is hard for everybody. It's hard for me to do. It's hard for you to walk and see in the dark. It's hard for the audience trying to watch this. So just bear with me. I think I dug this one already, but we'll do it again just to be sure. Yeah, we did. Come on. I got to get him over to the other platform. Now, how do I get up there before he falls off? Well, how do I get up there? Oh, the ladder. Fuck me. Run, Link. Run. God damn it. That's on me. That's totally on me. I didn't know where to go or what to do. Come on. Come on, old guy. Come on, little feller. Come on, little feller. Run, Link. Climb that ladder like you've never climbed a ladder before. Look at him. Come on. Come on. Yes, please. Yeah, probably get away with using arrow. You know what? This would be better fought on the ground, where I have space. Bitch. You tried. Oh, he got me. I can't fucking see if he's over me. God damn it. Okay, let me run way over here. He won't target when I tell him to target. See? Like right there. I press Z target, but he just wouldn't. He won't target. Pressing Z, does nothing, does nothing. And then when the ghost spins, targeting lets go. Thank Christ that's over. Jesus. Stupid no good pose. Got me my bottle. Yay! Look at me. I'm only missing one bottle. Now the question is, do I want to go through all of that nightmare that I went through the other day to get another bottle? Oh, okay. You know where this leads? This is Dompe's house. Yeah. Well, we don't have a lot of money, but I don't want to lose what we have. Go ahead, Clock Town. Clock Town, please. Let's go get our free 100 roots and put it all in the bank. And I guess we'll have to reset time because it's the final night. Money! $160, not bad. Put it in the bank. Let's put it in the bank. $160, please. $16.73. I do want to check something before we do anything else. I was thinking we get a piece of heart if I check. Okay. Nice. See what I get out of the other ones. Probably just rupees. Okay, yeah. We're not going to get anything other than the piece of heart that we already got. Okay. So I'm going to ask you guys. Do you think it's worth it for me to go get the other bottle? I'm going to do it off screen. I'm not going to make you guys wait through that entire chain of trading events that we did yesterday. But having that final bottle could prove useful, especially because the walkthrough says that this next section, because here's the deal, we have one final dungeon left in the game, but before we can even get to the final dungeon, we have a mini dungeon, kind of like a mini boss. So technically we have two dungeons left. One's just really kind of small-ish, but in order to go through that dungeon and get the mirror shield, we need a slew of items to kind of get us there. What did the walkthrough say we needed? Hang on. Let's see. Oh, I navigated away from the page I needed to be on. My bad, everybody. So before we go into the well and do the mini dungeon, we need 5 magic beans, 10 bombs, 10 Deku nuts, 1 bottle of milk, 1 blue potion, 1 red potion, 1 bug, and 1 bottle of spring water. How were people supposed to know all this before the internet? Well, they expected you to play these games trial and error. They expected you to put the pieces together. They expected you to kind of figure this shit out for yourself, which I get it. There's a huge argument in the gaming community these days over games being too soft now and too handholdy. And like there are tons of documentaries and essays on YouTube that you could look up, videos where people are talking about this exact kind of scenario where in the NES days you had 1 to 3 lives, and if you got really far into the games, you could put 8 hours into an NES game, die, and start the game over from scratch. And people claim that builds character. It made you appreciate the hard work more. And I don't disagree with that, again, in theory, but there's no reason to bang your head against the wall if you don't have to. A lot of that back in the day was due to the limitations of the hardware and the cartridges. You get it. Over time, people have gotten used to being able to just swipe a credit card and buy guns, loot boxes, weapons, skins, stuff like that. But the 64 was kind of at the tail end of that golden age of gaming where it was right on the cusp of the internet and walkthroughs, and like the most famous website was like GameFAQs, game FAQs. I don't know where they stand today. I don't think they're defunct, but I don't think people bother using them. I think people just Google when they get into a tight spot. But people used to dedicate large portions of their entire lives to sitting down and beating their head against a rock with a video game, just trying to get past a boss or something that was terribly hard. And I do commend people who still do that. I kind of miss it a little bit myself, but at the same time, as I've said in recently in some of my other videos, like the golf with friends episodes I've been doing with Tyler, I have an anger problem. I also have a terrible, nauseating lack of patience. So when something gets hard, I kind of bail, which I do need to work on that if I'm being completely honest. But as far as like needing a walkthrough for this game, even if I don't use a walkthrough on any other game we play on this show, Majora's Mask is at the top of the list. Majora's Mask is the #1 game that you need a walkthrough for, because look at all these masks. It's just ridiculous. Some of this stuff you would never know. Like, the game does a decent job of kind of, nudging you in the right direction and giving you hints and clues. But again, for the sake of doing a playthrough, at the end of the day, in theory, I have an audience watching me, and they don't want to watch me like repeat the same stages and the same days and the same tasks, just trying to figure it out. So it helps expedite things when you're trying to do a live stream or a YouTube video or whatever by having a walkthrough. It helps. But if I were just playing this in a vacuum on my own without streaming it and everything, with Majora's Mask, I'll be honest, I probably still would use a walkthrough, but for other games, probably not. Historically on this show, I've gotten away without using walkthroughs very often. Very rarely will I actually use a walkthrough. And you guys have seen this firsthand. You've seen me beat my head against a rock and then finally giving up and Googling something. I try not to make Googling it my first immediate go-to. I do at least try and figure out what the game wants me to do on my own first. I will say that much about myself, if nothing else. But yeah, I've been meaning to talk about this through this entire playthrough, about just how crazy some video games can get with their fetch quests, side quests, trading quests. It's one of the things that makes Zelda great and so beloved, on top of the dungeons and everything. It's just the crazy amount of trading that sometimes can occur across Zelda games. And of course, once you've played a Zelda game, you can never play it for the first time again, except for you kind of can. Because this game came out in the year 2000. Obviously, it's like well over 20 years old. In theory, you could have played this game back in the day and you haven't touched it in 2 decades. And no matter how great your memory is, you're not going to remember every little thing. So you kind of would be, that's the great thing about these games, is that they have longevity and replayability, which is something most modern games are lacking these days, but that's a whole tirade for another day. Okay. But yeah, I need to get the other bottle before we go any further. I do want to Google and find out what the other mask is that I'm missing, because if I can go ahead and get that final mask now, I want to do that before we go anywhere. Because, okay, there are 4 masks here, but those don't count towards our mask total for the fierce deity. We just need to get the one remaining mask right here, and then we'll get the other bottle, which means I have to sit through all of those events with the couple again. But yeah, the walkthrough says we're going to need a crazy amount of items, so we'll have to reset time to the first day, because we're on the final day. Let's go ahead and do that now, actually. So, before we play this again on stream, I will need to grab the other bottle. I'll probably work on that tonight, maybe. I've been working on Pokemon Leaf Green every night, trying to build my living decks, but I'm almost done. I really can't get any further until I get the red version exclusives, Coughing and Wheezing. But that requires playing the game on stream to get down to Cinnabar Island. Okay. All right, we reset time back to the first day. You lose all those fairies in a bottle, of course. That's okay. Slow the current movement of time. And then we'll save here for the day, folks. We're getting there. We're down to just one last big dungeon. And then we can go up against Skull Kid and shut down his shenanigans. Because he's been going to every nook and cranny of this land causing chaos.